My name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your previous employer, Kindred Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented AltaPort technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet. And while we would have loved to do the same for you, our current technology tends to liquefy biomatter. Instead, you have been sleeping soundly and deeply for around a century in one of our patented Alta Crypods. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at Head Office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward!
Wow, that landing wasn't as smooth as we would have liked. Like any major event, it can also offer a change of perspective. Hi, my name is Echo, and I will be your companion on this adventure. Like a faithful hound, I will attend to you, alerting you to dangers and opportunities as they arise. Look at this place. Gorgeous! Well, except for all that burning wreckage. A perfect spot for another rip-roaring adventure. What will we discover? Hopefully our habitat. I'm picking up a faint signal over those cliffs. Onwards, brave explorer! Victory! It appears our ship's 3D printer is still functional despite its sudden descent onto the beach. Everything you will need can be crafted with this lovely device. Let's see what's available to print in there. That was not the easiest landing. There are pieces of Kindred and Alta gear littered all over this beach. Hopefully your habitat is intact. Our cryopod! We're not dead! And we're here, so it worked, I guess. Ooh, sharp and pointy, but strangely delicate. Remember, an educated settler is a successful settler. And a crucial element of our mission on this planet is to catalog this pristine alien ecosystem into our Kindex database. So go ahead, switch on your scanner and scan a creature or some funky plant. Anything interesting, really. Nice! Those veins are rich in the kind of materials required to 3D print new stuff, which you'll need to do if you want to get off this rock, or otherwise to comfortably wait for the ravages of old age. About that, but not that bad, as they seem to be full of useful resources. Kick another one. Carpet! The building blocks of life as we know it! Finally, a minor obstacle! A tiny cliff! Unfortunately, even that is too difficult for your weak, fleshy body right now. I think that 3D printer you found back on the beach will let me upgrade your gear. Go check it out! Surf some menus, make a plan! Yup, that's the one! Jump thrusters are what we need. Onward and upward indeed! Now we should be able to clear those cliffs and continue looking for our habitat. I have faith in you. Jump! Jump! Ah, a jungle. Nice. And so close to the beach. Now where is that habitat? Aluminium! Or aluminum, as Americans pronounce it incorrectly. But that doesn't make it any less useful. So how do you feel? Better? Pumped up? Good, because we're not there yet. Come on, chop chop! looks appropriate. Good job on solving the housing crisis, little fellas. So small, so beautiful, so squishy. Aw, they have their own little herpy-derpy village. So cute. More crystals, but blocking our path now. You need a way to destroy them. As much as I hate to admit it, this feels like a time to craft yourself a weapon. We always end up here in the end. And as fate would have it, you've already gathered enough aluminium from those mineral veins. Nice. So go right ahead and 3D print yourself a nice, untraceable, only for self-defense weapon. Armed and dangerous. Do you feel safer now? Because I don't. Those crystals better watch out. Finally! You should be able to clear a path forward now. Oh, I am detecting a very potent edible organism nearby. You should seek it out for science. But make sure to scan it first, just in case. So, how bad was it? On a scale from cricket tartar to fermented yak milk. Anyway, you should now feel stronger, faster, and fitter. Neat. If you see another of these laying about, eat it. Begone, strange alien crystals! I feel a bit sad about that, not gonna lie. Time for the shooty bang bang! Progress! So what now? Well, I am detecting new species in this next area, some of them more territorial than we've encountered so far. Remember, there is nothing in Alta's various directives that stops you from hunting them, or avoiding them, or even eating them.
Nope, nope, nope. Don't like this one, filthy creature.
Begone, bug! Another species of puffer. Hardy and attractive. These creatures are on almost all the planets we've surveyed. The Kindred database is full of them.
A dead end. Perhaps a good moment to gain some altitude, survey the landscape, so to speak.
That's a choice. Another weird goo. Food! I hope you're hungry. I have a feeling you'll be eating a few of these. Jump! So, at this point, I must point out that we are in a bit of a pickle. According to our launch manifest, we were supposed to be nestled safely inside the habitat after waking up from cryosleep. But obviously we are not. Judging by the debris we saw earlier, our ship disintegrated on entry to the atmosphere. And worse, all your equipment is missing. Our focus needs to be on finding it, or replacing it.
But that is a task for future you. Present day you still needs to find the habitat. It looks like a bug, smells like a bug, sings like a bug. Oh, look at this little guy. So cute. So juicy. It appears the way forward is blocked again. We'll need to rely on your keen sense of observation once more, my best new friend. Carnivorous trees, I love it! And feeding it seems to have encouraged it to withdraw the roots obstructing your path. Keep feeding it! Oh, a hungry little fella. What can we feed it? It liked that! Find more! Okay, the path seems to have cleared. Press on, the habitat can't be much further. We should be getting really close now. I can feel it in my robotic bones. Ah, there it is! Just head down there and we can finally get comfortable and relax a minute. And then we get to work. Well, the habitat module seems basically intact, but it's been sitting there for almost a century. Try to power it up. Congratulations! Your shiny new Kindred branded habitat is active and ready for use. Be aware that despite our best efforts to maintain a high quality workmanship, some wear and tear is to be expected. Gorgeous! Head on inside. Remember to wipe your feet. Home sweet home! The best bargain habitat a budget-conscious employer could find. Speaking of our employer, looks like they sent ahead a warm welcome message prior to your arrival. How thoughtful! You can watch it on the main screen.
Fueled by families. Here at Alta, we committed to pushing the boundaries of technology, exploring the cosmos, and
valued Alta Interglobal employee. How happy we were to acquire your previous company, Kindred Aerospace. And we want to let you know how much we appreciate your commitment to the Alta Interglobal way. Unfortunately, however, we've been forced to let you go. So, we hope you, however, are alive and that you managed to arrive safely with all your possessions and equipment. Originally, we were planning to ask you to send it all back to us, but I am pleased to announce that the shipping costs were prohibitive, so you can keep them. All warranties are void, of course. So while our initial visions of spreading new Alta Interglobal colonies across the universe may be on hold, we trust you enjoy your time with the company. Further information will be sent via email to your Habitat computer. As an old boss once told me, you can visit
Pity City, but you can't live there. So make the most of it.
Well, that's mildly disappointing and a little distressing. I guess we're on our own now? But business is business. Now, if you would kindly authenticate yourself on the computer terminal, there is a one-time setup to complete in there. First things first. Now, simply select your corporate profile picture to log in. Or that!
I can sound like this.
I can also sound like this.
Hello, my name is Eva Parantica, VP of a brand new division of the world's largest corporation, Alta Interglobal, and I am excited to welcome you to our newest initiative, Alta Interstellar. While you may only know us as the largest and most successful holding company in the known universe, we have recently set our sights on a new goal, the colonization of space. This is why we acquired your
I can sound like
Kindred
this.
Aerospace, and why you are now shuttling your way between the stars toward your new home. With our patented AltaPort technology, we instantly teleported all the equipment needed for your new settlement directly to your chosen planet.
Fabulous! We are up and running! I will now deploy the exterior comms dish to help connect us to... Wait a minute, something's wrong. The dish is up but nothing is working. I think I'll need you to check it out!
Tripod. That may sound like a long time, but for you it passed in an instant. And what a small price to pay for such an amazing adventure. You will be the very first settler on this previously unexplored planet. After landing, all you need to do is boot up your habitat and gather your gear. Then you can begin to call down extra buildings to grow the space into a small, functioning community. Once that is achieved, Alta will soon send dozens of fresh-faced colonists your way. It is your mission to work with those colonists to build a flourishing foothold for humanity in deep space. All of us here at head office could not be more excited to welcome you into the Alta family, and we look forward to supporting you in your adventures. Onward and upward!
Alright, so this is new. According to your contract, you can redecorate this part of your habitat whenever you want. However, you can only do it with Alta Bucks. There should be coupons somewhere around here, but they appear to have been redistributed across the planet. Go get them! Okay, the comms antenna should be located right next to the habitat module. Let's see what's wrong with it. Or if you prefer, since you're now unemployed, you can also choose to totally ignore my thoughtful guidance and venture blindly into the wild and see what wonders are out there. I can't stop you anyway. Well, it's filthy. Something appears to have been living inside the supply crate, and unpacking the crate appears to have juiced it. Oops. Looks like we will need to 3D print ourselves a power hose. Excitingly practical. Your mother would be proud. But before you can do that, you'll need to find a new printer cartridge filled with that raw substance it uses for printing. I found one not too far away, and I am marking it in your compass. Glorious! A veritable land of hope and opportunity. Feel free to have a wander, smell the roses, or whatever those flowers are. do some diving? Awesome! I'm sure I can locate an upgrade for this. I'll let you know when I find it. That one looks ripe for popping. It's a coupon crate filled with vouchers for Alta Bucks, a currency only usable in the Alta store, which is better than nothing, I guess. You can buy some neat stuff for your habitat. Bombs that grow on trees! Perfect. Go grab one. There are so many of them, but they seem pretty weak. More irritating than challenging. This one has an explosive temper. Explosive. Ooh, another one of those carnivorous trees up ahead. Stop shooting it! You're only making it worse. Persistent and messy. May I suggest using a degreaser? What can I say about silicon? Not much, it turns out. Ah, that never gets old. And we're back. So I was able to reprint you, but I can't reprint your loot. You'll need to go get that yourself.
Extreme Learning Smartbot from Hot Whiz.
Radical!
Slappy learns what you like and plays the way you play.
I like sharks!
Sharks are awesome. Slappy learns from your training for extreme customized robo play action.
It's slime time!
Ready to mess.
What is mess? Mom, get out of here! We're playing!
It's Terminator.
Don't kill Mother!
Okay.
Oh, Slappy!
Slappy comes fully equipped with an auto fabricator tool that can generate the equipment needed for all of your play ideas. Slappy does anything.
Believe it or not, you've now scanned half the Kindex entries possible on this planet. protecting one of many Kindred personal travel devices that have been dropped here in advance for your own future convenience. Very useful when those organic legs of yours feel tired. Let's check it out! Bouncy! This plant produces pure acid because this planet is mean and sucks. Looks like a plant that's anchored itself to the environment. With the right upgrade, maybe you could attach some sort of rope to this thing. Well, keep exploring for now. We can figure that one out later. Impressively gross. Maybe it simply needs watering. That mushroom is so dried up. I wonder if it could support your weight if we were to rehydrate it. All you need is to craft that power hose upgrade. Get on it! What are you gonna get with these? A lamp, a couch, a miniature of Gunter Harrison? A teleporter! That's gonna be useful. Great! That's one teleporter down, many more to go. Their exact location might appear random at times, but I can assure you that some of our above-level junior scientists probably spend at least half a Tuesday lunchtime thinking about their ideal spots. Unfortunately, they didn't provide any lists, so I strongly encourage you to seek them out in the wild.
Volcanic. Looks prickly and blocky and flammable. Did that lump of rocks just give birth to a bug? Ew, it must be spawning season. Feel how moist that air is. Ooh, another supply crate. Go check it out. It's an ambush! Defend the precious crate! Yes! With the threat eliminated, the supply crate has unlocked. Yeah, that's the one! Exactly what we need to print your new tool. Now, all you have to do is head back to the habitat and use the 3D printer. This is a nice spot. So scenic. A tranquil little marsh.
Aim for the mouth. Wait for it to open, then shoot. Well, that must have been unpleasant.
New crop 2.
We're all out of stew.
New crop 2.
The flavors are new.
New crop 2.
I like it too.
New crop 2. Metamorphological super goo. The next generation of food replacement substance from Suckage Farms.
I like all the tastes.
I smush it down my throat.
Our new chemically bonded Cluster 6 PM formula melds with your brain's flavor centers for maximum deliciosis.
I plop it in my belly.
Retrieved! That's a relief. Okay, so you should now have everything you need to craft the power hose. Just head back to the habitat. The 3D printer is waiting for you. There's a new upgrade in your 3D printer just waiting to be printed. Perfect! Now we can get to work cleaning the comms array. After that, you are free to spray whatever you want with it. Fall damage. Steve hates it. Who's Steve? Nobody knows.
The Shabalala makes his unlimited celestial endowment.
That's it! Yes! Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Let me scan the planet. Okay, so good news is that all of your equipment seems to have arrived safely. But the bad news is that the crates are scattered everywhere, which is weird. I currently have no idea how that could have happened. Speaking of which, I think I found the supply crate containing your trusty electric whip. It's not too far, and it's now marked on your compass. You'll need that if you ever hope to lasso a creature or two. I hate to be that droid, but you really can't leave until you watch the message on the main screen. I mean, I guess you could.
Multi-global. Really great. Oh, piece of crap. Hello. This message is for all remaining Kindred employees that are still alive somewhere in the galaxy.
I'm really sorry to call you out of the blue like this, okay? But I just felt like we hadn't been talking since the acquisition. For 3 centuries, I ran Kindred Aerospace. That's 300 years. And then those fools bought it, only to close it down. And now I don't know what to do with myself. I can't stand it. Retirement sucks. Alta Global, piece of company. Suck my. Well, who do we have here?
Gunter Harrison, you baboon! You may control the galaxy, but you can't control Martin Tweed. Come on.
I can't take it anymore. Melinda!
It's time to call Chew and Slim. I want to help you. All of you former Kindred employees who are lost out there somewhere in space. Stay tuned. I'll be in touch.
Introducing Monster Crib Extreme Designer Mobile Manor from Chi-Chi and Gold Muscle. This 12-bedroom primary residence features an XG-class, mega-scaled off-road driving.
A bug. Sad. I don't know about you, but I don't like the look of that gas. There must be a way around, or over. Bioluminescent with a hard shell. I bet you could crack it though, if you wanted. Your electric whip could do the job, but it's still waiting for you, all alone in its crate somewhere. Check your journal for details. That sucked. But analyzing the contents of the gas, I think I can manufacture a filtering process. However, you are missing a critical piece of gear that we'll need for this. A mask filter. But my sensors haven't picked up that specific crate signal since we arrived. So I guess we'll need to keep looking. Okay, we're approaching the location of the missing supply crate. It's right up there. The tree may be large, but I noticed some fungi clinging to its trunk. Let's check it out! A plasma rail! I just found an old upgrade blueprint for the grapple that would let you grind them. And it's now waiting for you to get 3D printed at the habitat. Imagine the fun we could have. Do it. That worked! Good job getting up here. And watch out, I'm picking up a lot of coke further up this stump. Power hose at the ready. Now to find a way up. Phew, that was close. It's so satisfying. What happened to this crate? It looks filthy. Please scan it before touching anything, just in case. All right, much better. Now you can open it safely, I think. But don't lick your hands afterwards. Fragile, but in an awkwardly specific way. Crack that whip! Awesome! Why not try it out on those excitingly foul lumps over there? Crack that whip! Okay, that's one piece of gear retrieved. So many more useful tools to go. That said, I haven't located more supply crates just yet, so I'll keep scanning the planet and let you know when I do. Remember, your new whip also doubles as a lasso. Give it a twirl. Let's go catch something. I found a creature that's not too threatening, or smart, or dangerous. Nice! That wasn't hard. Let's move on to something more challenging, shall we? Right this way! Great work! Impeccable technique. You're a pro already. Unfortunately, until you build a pen back at the base, those creatures are basically stuck in the void. Luckily, despite Alta abandoning the colony, the buildings are still up there in orbit. Let's call them down! Well done. That's a fine specimen. Upgrades! I love them. There's a new one waiting for you in the printer. More damage is always better.
The Shamalas Ding Dong Academy presents the Ding Dong Influencer Accelerator.
New colony buildings have landed and are ready for use. Well, some. Most are sad echoes of all those broken promises now, but at least amongst them you'll find a lovely research pen. Let's take a look inside! Remember, for every creature you capture, I can carefully dissect it, study it, then put it back together almost good as new. And I'm sure we can find some practical applications besides the pure joy of sciencing. All I need you to do is to press that button over there. Don't ask, just do it. Excellent. You have activated the research pen. It's ready to dissect, discombobulate, and dismember creatures whenever we need it. So head to the Habitat's computer and pick a first candidate to study. Looks like our work here has not gone unnoticed. We've just received an exciting email on your Habitat's computer. Looks like a possible side gig opportunity. A bunch of weird challenges that will give us new blueprints? Hell yeah, I'm up for that! Are you? Alright, the research app is now ready to use. Let's take a look. Good. I will begin analysis. It might take a while, though. While we wait, why not tackle some of those challenges we just received? Check the list in your journal.
Slappy Extreme Burn Smartbot from Hot Whiz. Slappy learns what you like and plays the way you play.
I like sharks.
Sharks are awesome.
Slappy learns from your training for extreme customized robo play action.
It's slime time.
Ready to max.
Look at his mask. Mom, get out of here. We're playing.
Exterminating sword.
Don't kill Mother.
Okay.
Oh, Slappy.
Slappy comes fully equipped with an auto fabricator tool that can generate the equipment needed for all of your play ideas. Slappy does anything you can dream up.
I'm an international terrorist.
And Slappy helps you with your daily tasks.
Destroy homework.
Slappy Extreme Learning Smartbot comes with all you need for the smartest way to play the Slappy way. Slappy Flash, Slappy Stick, and Slappy Satchel. Separately.
Comes in a handy can, useful for distracting critters. Huh, I didn't think you could grab the flying ones. All right, my research is complete. The first of many, I hope. That was fun. And the creature's almost exactly the way it was before. Okay, so I'm also done searching the planet for other supply crates, and it looks clean. But you will be either delighted or terrified to know that the rest of your gear is still in this star system, but on other planets. Which is the perfect opportunity to use the planet cannon currently waiting in our orbital warehouse. But before we can launch ourselves onward, the cannon needs calibrating, and the data we need for that has crashed somewhere. I have a likely site, however. I'll mark its location on your compass now. Let's go! With our research pen up and running, we have an opportunity to make some custom gear. I think I can figure out how to build you a grapple. For this, I need you to capture one of those monstrous hogdorks. Can't be that hard, right? Magma? Hot sauce? Whatever it is, it burns. Hey! I found a way to upgrade your power hose to extract the juice from some of these weird plants. You just need to find me a few needed components that I can't fabricate at the 3D printer. Sad. I'll keep looking for their transponder signal and keep you posted when I find a likely location. Pataclown! How you did that without an upgrade, I do not know, but I'm impressed. Boom, shakalaka-laka! batch of mysterious challenges. For science, I guess. Let's head back to the habitat when you're ready, see what upgrades we've unlocked, and see if there are any more tasks. Okay, the creature you need is nearby. Keep your eyes peeled and your visor clean. There it is! So big and juicy! Remember, you'll need to stagger it first before you can capture it. Aim for the mouth. Wait for it to open, then shoot. Excellent! Now we can put our research pen to good use. Head back to base and use the computer to access the research app. This particular crystal seems magnetic, and it has the perfect weight and shape to be thrown at stuff. Let's keep looking for your gear. I found in the cargo manifest that Alta thought of packing a tool for this insanely specific situation. What are the odds? This crystal formation seems weak. It would probably shatter if hit by something with the same magnetic polarity and resonance. Do you see anything like that nearby? My research begins! I promise to put the poor thing back together when I'm done. In a while. Quite a while. Give me some time. It's too big. Catch me a little one. In today's forecast, windy, with a chance of finding scattered equipment. Sweet, slippery, highly flammable goo. Not sure why you want it, but now you have it. Now this looks shockingly interesting. A powerful charged mushroom? A veritable power plant. I crack myself up. To alarm you, but I am getting a very faint transmission from a nearby source. It doesn't seem to be Alto equipment, so I suggest you go check it out. It might be useful, or valuable, or dangerous. We won't know till we get there.
Alto Global. Huh. Really great.
New Grom 2.
We're all out of steam.
I hate to be that Troy, but you really can't leave it.
The victor goes the spoils. I would love fresh upgrades in the printer to celebrate your achievement. Good work!
Research complete! Head back to the habitat and open the 3D printer to see what I came up with. That's right! A grapple attachment! Your whip can now attach to those grapple blobs we've seen everywhere. Should give you access to all kinds of exciting and potentially dangerous areas. Okay, so according to my projections, you now have everything you need to reach that missing software we'll need to calibrate the planet cannon. Let's go! I've always wanted to just drop everything and grind the rails, see what life is all about. But it's just not in my programming.
That's really great work.
That just feels right. The original is still the best.
Hey, mate! This is Gunther Harrison, CEO of Alta Interglobal, if you didn't know. Just a quick call to check in and see how you're traveling. I know the redundancy announcement was rough and a bit impersonal, but I want you to know that if you get back to Earth, I am totally on your side. It's against Alta Company policy to promise you anything, but rest assured, it will be something, and that something will be fantastic. See you soon.
So cute! So gassy. We'll never get that slime out of the pen now. That's some serious force. If only you could harness it. Ew, the water kind of melted it. Chest just unlocked. Go get your loot. Perfect. More glorious printer slurry. Here we go again. So, I guess we're feeding it. Again. You know those large roots? Because he can move them. Shouldn't he use them to reach for food? Hey! Tree! Move your roots! You know, there's more we could explore around. Don't you think we have better things to do? And of course, 5 wasn't enough. At least this one wasn't for nothing. What do you say you get that orange goo and we keep going and never come back? How do you consider this bug might have had a family? Imagine little Timmy's face when he realizes Dad will never come home again. Unless it was Mom. And that's 9. Like, imagine how funny that would be if he was so hungry that he wants to eat, let's say, like 100 of these. How funny would that be, huh? Please don't be 100. Well, well. So not only did all our survival tools get scattered everywhere, but so did your clothing. So unless you have a good knowledge about how to convert alien flora into a wearable textile, I
suggest you keep an eye open for more wardrobe crates like this one. Part biological, part metallic? And full of conductive juice. Look, a teleporter! Ha! This is the perfect spot to test your grapple tether. To the moon! So satisfying. I'm gonna have to interface with this data port to get the chest to open. It'll take some time, and you'll need to stay nearby to keep the signal strong enough. Otherwise, it won't work. Okay, let's do this. Oh, it's going to be an old school hacking moment. Like in the good old days when computers were new. Remember that movie Swordfish? Classic. This is like that, except with flying slugs and exploding critters. Hey, come back! If you go too far, it cripples my hacking mojo! Perfect! I did it! Actually, I did it 30 seconds ago, but I wanted to add a little more tension to the moment. Chest is now unlocked. You're welcome. Bingo! That is indeed the piece of software we were looking for. Uploading it now. And done. The planet cannon stored in our orbital warehouse should now be properly calibrated on arrival, allowing us to reach other planets in this system. Exciting! Speaking of which, it's time to call it down to the surface. And while we're at it, we may as well add another research pen that fits the climate of our next destination. Hot and arid is in our future.
Wait, what's that? Something's wrong. Ah! Someone has hacked into your Habitat PC and left behind a message? Okay, well, I recommend heading back to watch it. What if it's ransomware, or a worm, or spyware? It's crafting time! Go print me a newt.
Please forgive this intrusion. Now you must be wondering how you ended up in this state. Why did Octoparia? How did you end up in this lost corner of the universe? How did your gear end up strewn across the planet? And while I cannot answer all these questions, in the end, I will answer some. I too have been wronged by Alta. I too have been forced to find purpose on a strange alien world. So come and find me, new friend. This is a mystery we will solve together.
Hey, caveman!
Well, that was strangely ominous. I presume whoever it was will get back in contact when it's appropriate. The signal is getting stronger. I think I can see it, submerged over there in the swamp. Could you scan it for me, please? Another Kindex milestone! I've uploaded a fresh blueprint that will auto-tag any supply crates you find when you survey an area to let you easily find them again later on your map. Hooray for scanning! Ooh, Flashback Friday. That looks like one of Kindred's old launch vehicles. I wonder what it's doing down here. But, we must have tripped some automated security because we seem to be receiving a message on an old Kindred aerospace frequency. Very odd. Check it out on the Habitat's main screen. That's some kind of amber or resin. But nothing in your current gear can put a dent in it. I guess I could upgrade your pouch to be able to carry the kind of dangerously corrosive stuff that might destroy it. But I'd need access to some local and highly potent acid. Sadly, I'm not detecting anything appropriate around here. But I'll keep a sensor out for that, promise. What an interesting crystal formation. I see there are creatures you can research on the computer. Trigger it at your leisure.
Okay, so I spent some time looking into that old Javelin you found based on its VIN number. And I am pleased to say that it was one of our deluxe models. So it should still be salvageable. Melinda! The deluxe, now! Grab me a cheeseburger too while you're at it, thank you so much. It does look like it's been there for a while. And who knows what happened to the pilot? And do we even care? I don't think so. Why? Because it's ours now. All we need to do is repair it. No, not the chop suey. No, we need the deluxe, not the regular. The deluxe. Keep going. Yes, Melinda, just over there. I dug into the automated diagnostics to isolate the damage, and I sent those blueprints to your 3D printer. All you have to do now is gather the right resources and print them. If you pull it off, you might even wind up back on Earth. Imagine the look on their faces at Alta when you turn up at their doorstep. Revenge is best served cold and in person. Together, we will get back what they have stolen from us. Kindred will rise again.
Okay, so the good news is that this tweet guy just gave us 2 new blueprints for parts we need to fix that Javelin. Bad news is that the ship is still lying half submerged in the swamp. First, we'll need to do something about that.
Hey!
Alrighty then! If you can't wait any longer to leave this lush and humid planet to explore the rest of the star system, then just head to the perfectly calibrated planet cannon and load yourself in! A marvel of engineering ready to launch you off planet at a moment's notice, efficiently, probably painlessly, and impressively forcefully.